My name is Garland Godfrey. I'm 39 years old and I'm originally from Elizabeth City, North Carolina, but now I live in San Francisco. AIDS Life Cycle is a 7-day, 545-mile bike ride from San Francisco to LA that raises funds for the San Francisco AIDS Foundation and the LA Gay and Lesbian Center. I ride because, well, in April of 2009, I had unprotected sex with a guy who later disclosed to me that he was positive and I was negative, but we hadn't talked about it before we had sex. I was totally aware of HIV and AIDS, but I was afraid to have that conversation with him. I didn't want to kill the moment, and I thought, which was blind discussion, to think this, but I thought he might say something, but I now feel like the responsibility was equally mine, that it was a conversation for both of us to have. And he convinced me to go to a clinic to get PEP, which, if you don't know what that is, PEP stands for post-exposure prophylaxis. And it was a 30-day regimen of HIV meds that I took. And today I'm negative because of the services of the San Francisco AIDS Foundation. By that I mean that clinic was funded by the San Francisco AIDS Foundation. So I vowed during that 30 days where I was on PEP to get a bike, to start the ride, and to raise more money that I could ever donate to friends. Since that day 7 years ago, a lot has changed, and I met an entirely greater community of people that also helped me. I started to really love myself and to find the courage to ask those questions that are uncomfortable. What would I say to the Garland of April of 2009? I would say kill the mood, go on and spoil it, have a conversation.
And does it even kill the mood?
It actually didn't, because he and I talked about it. And actually since then, one of the things that's come up again and again with my friendships, particularly with gay men, is how do we have the conversations that we need to have to end AIDS and to talk about PEP, PrEP, sex, all the things that happen that we seem reluctant to bring up. Things like meeting a guy in a bar and taking him home, and what happens. Dating someone for the first time, being in a relationship with someone that you love and that you trust, but that you also want to continue taking PrEP. And you also know statistically that people test positive when they are in monogamous relationships. That happens. Those conversations that we're afraid to have, I would say to him to begin to have those conversations now, in 2009. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait till 2000 whatever later now to have those conversations. You could start then.